Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match number 2. We managed to smush past some undead in the Necro in the last round. Can we get through this one? And your opponent is choosing to receive. So we can use this lovely, wonderful graphic we got here. Look at that. It's cool, isn't it? Oh, he's not choosing to receive. He's choosing to kick. Really? Really? Okay. I've been advocating for 4 skills for OWA, but I think people think they need 5. So OWA, I think, are a real problem because their win rate isn't... They're not winning loads and loads and loads of tournaments, so people are not deeming them a real problem. But what they are doing is they're lifting... Either all the good players think they're really good and therefore the win rate is skewing because lots of strong players are taking them because they're going to do well with almost anything. But they're also skewing the average results of the average Blood Bowl player up a bit. So... they're definitely impacting the meta. But I think at the top of the 2025 meta, there's a lot of rock, paper, scissors going on. Right. So we have 2 there. And we can probably blitz one of these off. Just swap those around. I mean, we could play whack a skink. It's never a bad idea. We get a quick snap. That's a real humdingler of a problem. Yeah, okay. There. There. That's annoying. And I suspect a rules pack that gives elves a bunch will smile at OWA. Yeah, OWA really do batter elves. Really batter them, I think. In terms of, they make the games, the variance on the games, massive. Because when the OWA in Tackle Mighty Blow fires, misery bowl, right? And when it doesn't, the elves will run round them. How many people did he get to move? What many is the answer to that question? Okay. We've got what is probably a free surf here. If we can get that to work. Wow. And he's dead, so that's so let's take the advantage that we've been just granted. See if we can get this to work. And push this Saurus against the edge. Go there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Who saw us out in the first turn? This is going to be a long way back for our opponent. GG. Yeah. He's not coming back from that. He's just not. Fine. See if we can get a third game in quickly. That setup was wild. Yeah, you're Hex Baron, right? Do you know what? While we can't wait. We can't look at we can't spin and go and have a look. You're quite right that I know what we can do. I can open the VOD, step back in time slightly. Play that. It's gonna. Can I get it to play? Come on. Step back slightly in time. So I'm trying to take a picture of the pitch. It's not Twitch is being an absolute shite bag and not let me take a picture of it. Because if I can take a picture of it, I can put it on the screen and then we can look at it. Because you're right that the problem. There we go. The problem was the opponent's setup. There we go. Right. Now where's the snip tool? Oh god, that's woeful. What happens if I just now go to screen 1 capture? We can see that. I mean, that's a horrible image, I accept, but yeah, let's use that. So what is actually wrong with this setup? So the first thing is we need a color that's going to stand off the screen. What's black look like? Black with a bit of a thicker outline probably works. Okay. So the first problem he's got is the fact that he's gone and separated these three. Because when I'm playing into Frenzy, you know, my attack here means I've got easy access to push this guy here and then push him here. And then I could have then pushed him there and pushed him there, and then I could run someone over and surf him. So he'd opened up for two problems. One, by splitting them up, you are creating additional. It's easier for me to deal with them. And two, by putting them on the putting them on the wangs, I can get at them. So don't do that. The second thing, he actually got perfect defense and put them there, but didn't then move this guy in to try and support in any way. So it's just relatively straightforward. I was needing it was 55% to get a push to put him there, and then you're almost certainly going to push him in the ground. So the perfect defense was the second thing that was a bit of a problem there. And then the third thing, which although I didn't actually go for, was that this skink was actually available for whacking in the face, and so was this one, following a perfect defense. Following clearing, and then that's another way to get a numbers advantage. So I think our opponent could have done several different things there, and really, if you are a newer player, the best way to set up when you're playing Lizardmen is to put a player there, a player there, a player there, 3 players on the line of scrimmage, 1, 2, and 3, and then players all in a line of 5 there. It's boring, but it's effective for Lizardmen. But Lizardmen are the epitome of boring, so that's what I would do. Yeah. Andy, you can load the replay. I could. Classic Shiba Timber's Titanic setup. Yeah, there's a few teams that I think you just basically have to boat with. Skaven's another one in this current rule set. I think in the new rule set you don't have to, because in new rule set they've only got 2 gutters, so you've got a bit more flex. And what I think about the new Skaven roster. So I think into what is likely to be the new meta. It's certainly in Eurobowl anyway, because the rule set's a bit weird. The top 4 or 5 teams, none of which are running sure hands. Skaven looked like they're actually quite an interesting matchup. Jock, have you got yourself a bunch of races for Eurobowl that you think, oh yeah, it'll be some of those? I'm sure you've gone down you don't have to say who's playing what or anything, but I'm just curious, like, when I've looked at the rule set, I think I've got like six or so teams. So in no particular order, I think Amazons are still very strong. I think so. No sure hands there. Note that. Lizard Mending very strong. No sure hands. Nurgle, no sure hands. Probably they could take it, but it's unlikely. What else is in that pile? Jesus. Hang on, let me just pull up an all race list so I can see them all. Where is it? Here it is. Right, so from the top, Amazons, yes. Dark Elves, no sure hands, yes. High Elves, probably. We haven't seen the rosters, but I would be surprised. That's 3, no sure hands. Lizard Men, no sure hands. Necro, no sure hands. Nurgle, no sure hands. And Wood Elves, no sure hands. Now I think that there's an 8th slot. What is that 8th slot? And I think that it's something along the lines of either Orcs, seem like a reasonable 8th pick. Skaven, seem like a reasonable 8th pick. Going down the list, what is not an 8th pick? Black Orcs, fucking terrible. Bretonnians, terrible. Chosen, unlikely. Chorfs, no. Renegades, not really. Dwarves, definitely not. Elven Union, my god, no. Humans, probably not. Nobility, no. Khorne, my god, no. Norse, almost certainly not. OWA, no. Undead, one of the most ruined teams now. Tomb Kings, that's a possibility actually. I hadn't put Tomb Kings in there. So I think there's those 3. No, OWA build incredibly badly in the Eurobowl rule set. Undead ruined. Yeah, Undead are utterly ruined in the new rule set because they only got 2 ghouls. They are absolutely ruined. They're so easy to play into. Same with Woodies. I think Woodies play fine. Dark Elves play fine. They're just not the super powerful team that they once were. Chuck, when I look at those lists, so look at that list, right? Hooray! Nurgle Orcs, Zons. I think they match up badly into those. They do match up well into the Elves. That I grant you. They match up badly into Lizards. So they're like 50% good matchups, 50% bad matchups. No chat on screen. Oh, sorry, I've still got. There you go. Whoops. Sorry, it was screen 1 share still cooking along. You're talking about Woodies. OWA, because I think the OWA seem to match up relatively badly into the big bad strength teams, but they seem to match up very well into Elves. Yeah, they're struggling to Orcs and Nurgle. And I think Nurgle for sure will be a strong pick. Orcs, I played them over the weekend, and I think they're a bit of a bully team. If you put a very good player on Orcs, they'll return you 3 wins and change. What turn will this opponent concede on? I didn't see what the matchup was. Fiendish Fairy says, why are all holes barred? Because it's a family stream, Fiendish Fairy. So that we know no delving into holes here. You saw an ogre? Oh, humans. Well, ladies and gentlemen, chit chat everywhere. It's Andy Devo versus humans. And he gets to choose, and he's going to kick. No, he's not. He can receive. Hooray! We'll just end turn there. And in fact, that means it's time to match kick off. Beautiful. That is one of my favourite effects. So the human team has a tackle mighty blow. We don't care about tackle. So he's got a mighty blow and 3 guard blitzers. We've got 2 block catchers, wow, and a catch catcher with wrestle. It's a catch catcher with wrestle, and he's running 4 catches in total. Wowee, that's very catch heavy, isn't it? Cham says, what are your other favourite effects? Oh, I'll show you my other favourite effect. When we get to the end of the game, I'm going to send you it in the post. There we go. Shambolic. Right, let's do it. Oh. A little bit of ref getting. Why not? Just zoom it a touch. There we go. Oh, I think our opponent's actually very strong. I think. Your opponent's not is asymmetrical. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Oh, he knows about stalling. Does he know about me? He's got the fat hobbit on the field. Has anyone been caught out by the installing the new rules? Not me. If it's Valtrop on the NAF, it's a brand new coach. Oh, okay. Right, let's get a bit of wide field coverage. Move, fine. Punch here, that's currently only 2 dice. 1, 2, 3. Need one more assist to make this work. Okay, all right, that's 3 into 3. Let's get you up. Let's get you up. Okay. Hype says, is that one of the things you miss most from Blood Bowl 2, being able to ask your opponent, do you know who I am? Hype, I used to ask them who you were all the time and nobody knew. Literally, nobody knew. It was weird. I don't know why I kept asking them, hey, do you know who Hype is? I'm like, no. Me either. I would have known who I was. Yeah, but no one ever asked about you. What I dislike about stalling is you roll it yourself. I don't think anyone matters. It doesn't matter who rolls it. I think the whole thing's silly. IB says, oh, this is a family stream, my child is crying now. Oh. Why is IB's child crying? Oh my word. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kira into the channel. Oh. Broadsword, you're an officer and a gentleman. Thank you very much indeed. Now, apologies for a second. It is my go, so I'm going to have to play my turn. I know that's very rude of me, but I am going to just quickly rattle through my turn. Run you banger. Honestly.
Red tails just followed.
So if we take that punch, we can then use the Mino to smash through there. And we both have a bribe. I'm not going to be able to put this in. I think if we go and put you there. Do we mark? I think we have to take that. Ugh. We have to take a non-block block. How gross is that? Gross. And then punch here. We stay put. We'll have 2 claws, so we can claw blitz through this. We will move you into here. So now we've got 2 into 2. I'm just starting to split up the guard. How are you, by the way? And for those of you unaware, Broadsword Wargaming is going to be running, quite possibly, one of the biggest tabletop tournaments in Ireland in 2026. So if you like any form of tabletop event, then you should check out Broadsword Wargaming and their official. What's the word? Their official tabletop event. It's all very exciting. It's all very exciting. Oh, you big. What's the word I'm looking for? Naughty little tinker, I think. Details. Yeah. I'm sure some Jock, without trying to sound too like holy moly, it's amazing. I was invited as a guest to the one in 2025, and I took Eva and Emma, and the hotel. Oh, I've not got it there. Oh, he's tidied it away. My house has been tidied. Oh, damn it. No, it's here. I found it. This is the picture of the venue. That's where it was. Right? I've still got it because I think it looks wicked. It's the sort of place that yeah, right. It's the best Blood Bowl venue I've ever been to. Because it's not a Blood Bowl venue. It's a 5-star hotel. I haven't got the details. Is Broadsword still here? It is honestly, it's the sort of place you take your missus to, and you go, you know how we were going to play Blood Bowl this weekend? Yeah, well, we're not. We're going to go and do this instead. And they go, amazing. I like a good travelling tourney. It's incredible. Biggest so far is Titanic. So he mixed it. It was a 40k and Blood Bowl tournament. IBD, were you there? Uh-oh. Opponent rolling skulls. Oh, it was you that gave me a lift? Oh, you're amazing. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, thank you very much indeed. Ever and I were talking about you the other day. Yeah, honestly, it was very, very good. That's how I would describe it. Very, very, very good. Did he follow the rules of the road? Yeah, he's an absolute legend. Right, let's get you off the floor. Let's get you off the floor. We put you in the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we put you in the hole. I could then blitz here, and that would give me 2 into 2. Let's do that. Hopefully the big lad doesn't just stand still and look confuzzled again. There we go. 3 dice, big lad. Oh dear, that's not quite how I imagined that in my head. Because I've just realised what's going to happen if we roll badly. Oops. You get +3 as a foul on this. Come on. Work that out by looking at Andy's NAF page. Thanks. One event. We'll have Blood Bowl. Yeah, it will. You can see we fixed my poor play by just rolling pals. Yes. I took the Hex Baron approach. I don't know. Sorry, Hex. Like, someone was going to get, like, catching strays, and I decided it was you. Throwing shade at the audience. Edex says, I'm thinking about a team for next season of our league. I'm playing Woodies now. How much worse are Vamps? Terrible. Don't play... Yeah. Terrible. Oh, he's decided that he doesn't want to hold the ball anymore. And in fact, he wants to hand me the game. Well, that's exciting, isn't it? Blocked with a big guy. I could push the ogre away. And we can probably free all this stuff up. Or we could then blitz with the big lad. 1, 2, 3. No, this is the sort of turn that you don't entrust to a big guy. Yeah, this is the sort of turn that you don't do that. How are we going to get? How are we going to sort this? You've got block. 3. I want to stick a guard piece there. I don't think we've got one. Did he just catch that? Amazing. He has caught it. Dude, the dude's holding the ball. Two plus rush to get you into that hole. Right, let's zone out the ogre. Push you away. That means I can go for it here to protect the back end of the cage. So therefore we are just on screening the front of the cage. Ooh, don't do that. That's now got a guard piece around him. Turn. Obvious says, I'm playing Necro and they're so fun, I just need to really get some guard. Yeah, you want to play Necro with guard are way better than Necro without guard. Old Gaze was fair and balanced and made Vamps playable. Ooh. They were too strong in the last round and had a bit of a knee jerk. They've only gone from 2 plus hypnos to 3 plus hypnos. What are we all talking about? They are now correctly balanced at 3 plus. Yeah, Naf C, for example, Zon's getting 4 skills is laughably bad. You can't gauge from prone. Didn't they change that? Because I think that they changed it because you can stand up because it's not the start of your activation anymore. Yeah, so NAF has. Cool. So that's what we care about. What do you think is the strongest for NAF? Ugh, God, there's only one race you can play in NAFC, unfortunately. And that is OWA. You're hopeful for high elves? Yeah, me too. Me too. Hey, Joe. That's probably the very best square that it could have bounced in. One, two, three, four. 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting to see where he puts that. If, of course, he picks it up. Little bastard. So we'll have to take that too. We're going to take that. What is he on? He's got to have 3 turns left. Are we surfing anything? I think we start with this and see what happens. Because it's about taking the catches out now, isn't it? Do 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 do. Mark the catcher, maybe? So if we blitz that, this is a POW. It is. Then the big lad can go after the little hobbit. That means that the blitz is now open doors here. We can then put pressure on that. Yeah. Need to throw a hit here somehow. Oh. That ties that up. That goes there. That's a follow. Ugh, gross. Oh, bastardo. What a night. I asked in the chat earlier about like what do people feel about the meta? Sorry, what do they feel about the new rule set? And there was a bit of a range of numbers, but a lot of people gave quite a high number. And my feelings on it are that my number is actually quite a low number from the new edition, because the teams that I think are right near the top, and I am talking about tournament play, not league play. I mean, league play's ruined because of AWA, but tournament play is at the beginning of the old meta. There was quite a lot of interesting diversity. In the beginning of this one, it feels like there's hardly any. I really feel bad in leagues. Are you mental? They're insane in leagues. I think they are bonkers strong in leagues. What have you just banged out? One of my Bloodseekers. No. No, because you go D3 MVP and you just give it. You keep giving it to the dwarves. The dwarves aren't a secondary skill at 8 points. Get guard. And that's while the Blitzer scores in the first two. Yeah, scores 2 in the first game. Fine, that's your tackle mighty blow. The catcher scores in the next game. Cool, that's a block piece. And you just end up with leveling. It's just relatively trivial to level them all up. You hire before you fire. Yeah, I've seen that. That's silly. It does strike me as a little silly. Pretty good turn, isn't it? You got to stun 3 of my players and then nothing bad happened to him at all. If we can stand you up, because you're just going to get walloped at the start of the next turn. That depends on whether or not we take the ball down, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 2 turns left. We're not going to get you through anywhere constructive, so you might get to here maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're talking straight away into load to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, can we find a pal? Can find a pal. The counterplay's going to be really strong here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That double go for it changes the world. And you dodge you out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With a singular go for it, you become quite useful. A double go for it, you become very useful. Well, sorry, a singular go for it. Yeah, let's put that singular go for it in. That's free. And that ties up both of these. Oh. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Well, shambolic tat, good night. Necro got 1150 and 8 skills, and it feels hard to look past them. I don't know, actually. What team would I play if I could guarantee if they all got a stack? What would I play? In new rules, what would I play? Amazons look pretty good in new rules if you get a stack. IB says goblins. There's a name you don't see every day. Little goblinos. Brett's with a stack. Brett, get off. Do you for those of you who've played OWA in tournament in 2025 rules, are you all thinking that they're just boring to play? Hello, Prank. OWA. Yeah, I mean, old OWA were pretty good, actually, weren't they? Yeah. Imagine a world where people cared about fun versus winning. Whoa, Dimmy, slow down. One at a time, mate. One at a time. Thinking is now a 2+. So 1, 2, 3. Right. He's not mine. That can stand up. That could go there. That gives me 3 dice on that catcher. That stands up. I need to go for that. That is what's got to get smushed in the face. Little facicle. You should stand up. You can stand up. Is there a world? Is there a world where we can blitz that? I don't think there is there? No. can at least trap you. Over there. Can't throw that. I mean, that it is 2 into 2 uphill, but I think that's actually the play. Yep. Dodge on a 3, try and pick it up on a 4. So what's he got? He's got Blitz to push me there. If he rolls any form of knockdown, that's a 3+ to score. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can stick a 4+ in. Make this way stronger. So a 4+, 2+ changes the world. I think that's the play then, isn't it? 4-2. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Dodge the big guy? No way. I'm kind of sad about Bretonnia. I actually, when I first saw the Bretonnian roster, I was like, oh, that might work. And since then, I'm like, why the flipping heck do Bretonnians even exist? That roster is shit. They're just a star player caddy team. They're like for someone who used to play, I don't know, halflings, and they're like, no, I want to play a proper team. All right, what we'll do is we'll upgrade all those rubbish players and we'll upgrade them to strength 3. We'll give them low armor. Oh, okay, fine. But they're now strength 3. Yes, cool. But you still need 2-star players to make them any good. Yes. Oh, okay. Grail Knight should be in strength 4. Yes, absolutely. I was expecting them to be an expensive elite human team like the other humans. That would have been really interesting, actually, from a design space perspective. You're right. And the throw should have been +2. Yeah, I think the Knights definitely should have been strength 4. And an elite human team would have been really cool, actually. Bizarre. We technically have a scoring threat, but I don't think that's probably what we're actually here for. The big lad. I'm going to do something fun. Yes. We can push that there, not follow. And then we've got surf wars going on here. He hasn't got another turn. Nope. Nice little hobbit. Yeah, I don't really understand why Bretonians exist. The roster's rubbish. Old Berts. Old Berts were really interesting. New Berts, meh. Right. Ah. Nope, you won't go to back to frogs. No, but new frogs can jump lots of times. Oh, he got all his K's back. Hello, Fen. Yes, indeed. Wow, he's got 3 hobbits. The roster's pants. Oh dear. The ogre doesn't have a skill. No, the ogre doesn't have a skill. Right, we're going to blitz there and push him here. Meaning we can then block here and I can push the ogre out of the way. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And let's play for a quick snap, because we might get one. Right, we might. Hello, Bombadil. Thank you very much. Friends with the ref. Who won that, actually, out of interest? Where is it? Oh, it's currently very sunny. Not me. That's not my symbol. It's the gym. We go the other way now then. So if we go that way, hit that. Trying to search power, that didn't work. Like either, never mind. That's bad. I should have paired these. Definitely should have paired those first. That was weak. Then. All teams should have a captain, but they just get pro for free. Yeah. Where can we get to? Yeah. Donkey. Oh dear. This is not the end of the world. And you up. Stick you in the slot. You forwards. Right, so there's a little fat hobbit hiding there. That's 1D into 2 if we play it right. That's done. Right, we have 2D there. We're going to need to bring you in on this flank. We're going to need to defend the back of the ball. Just defend the front of the ball. And we need to do the front of the ball. Can't go there because we'll run into you, so you've got to go there. And we got the 2D there. Wing. Hello. The goats have guard. He needs to help them fight to avoid frenzy traps. Oh, you're talking to me? Hype says, why don't I carry on a goat? Nah, fuck that. I need the goats for guard. And I've already got 3 shit linemen on the field. I don't need a 4th. We managed to get them isolated and not guarding anything. What? That ogre is undeterred. Quite frankly, unless that ogre has diving tackle, I'm not interested. Rescue them and Unforgiven. Thanks. Turn 11. Big lad can stand up. Are we blitzing that? Or are we blitzing that? I think we're blitzing that. Just don't know if I'm going to get to actually blitz, right? Because if we roll a 1 here, that's just a free serve, so I can't do that. We can take that to 2D, but we should probably move the ball into somewhere safer and securer first. So let's do that. Yes, it's boring, but God, it's effective. Captain. That's a shame. Final Fight says, hey Andy, how much Blood Bowl does your wife permit a month, a week? Is she more lenient because you win? She more lenient because I win. So last year, because I was chasing all manner of largely meaningless titles, she was very, very forgiving. I think if I tried to do the same thing again this year, she might have killed me. So she's known, right? She's known what I was like when she first met me, I think. And it's just really annoying, so he's happy to get rid of her for a day or two. That's true, yeah, true story. Are you blaming her? I don't think I'd use the word blame. I don't think that's the right derivation. Blame's the wrong way to look at it. Where's this ball going to go? I'm not actually sure. I know we need to throw this. Ugh. Much better. Much, much better. The ball needs to come to the big guy. 2, 3, 4. Bounce that out of the way. Have too much on me. We are drawing, aren't we? Yeah. This is currently a draw situation. We've got a bribe. I could put a foul into that, which would be very nice. Could blitz there. It's 2 into 2 uphill. But if we do that, let's move the ball out of here first, because that ball is now secure. Right, we're now ball secure. Uh-oh. There we go. Easy peasy. Done. Yeah. Honestly, I enjoy playing Blood Bowl. And she's very kind. She's very nice that she allows me to play. But I was told to tone it to the French connection down. In her mind, I only go to a tournament once a month. In my mind, I go between 2 and 3 times a month. The reality is somewhere in the middle. Like twice a month's fine. Ever's a saint. I mean, I'm pretty good as well. Let's not forget that. What's that? It's a naked catcher. All got guard. That's annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stepped you back. I could blitz you off. Let's get you back up on your feet. That's 1 into 2 at the moment. Are we standing you up? Go nowhere, probably. It's all about whether the big lad behaves himself, I think. Yeah, I think this is all about whether the big lad behaves himself. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Ooh. Can't get you in there. So we've got a free assist I hit on this guy. If I put you here, that is a useful counter. So let's put you there. I don't know if we're going to take that hit. That's a horrible 2D. That quite possibly changes a lot because we've now got 1D on the table. Not me. Go side on, side on. The ball would end up there. That's okay. Yeah, side on's okay. Yeah. Why not dodge the ball? Because if we fall over holding the ball, that's really, really, really bad. So given that we got a KO and a stun, the stun on this guy was probably the thing that made me think about what else I could possibly do here. Because once you've stunned this guy, that's very, very, very powerful for this turn. That's a problem though. So now he's going to dodge to do 2D on the ball. He can dodge here and then take the 2D, and then he's got the little hobbit that's free. That's the worst possible scatter. We've only got 3 turns to get that fucker back. That's annoying. It's annoying. Right, you need to go there. Take that out. Not touching you yet. No. So 2 into 3. 2 into 3, I think. What we're going to be looking at. Yeah, 2 into 3. I probably want you to go there, but I can't reliably do that yet. Can I? I can. You are going there. Fine. Will do. Yeah, 2 into 3. That would have been annoying to not take him down, though. Four, 5, or a 6, 4, 5, or a 6, and 4, 4, or a 6. Haha! I just hit 1300 subs on YouTube. Posting losses does work. Very nice. Well done. It is nice that there are more than one. There is more than one YouTube channel out there now. I do like that. If you haven't checked out BB Nuts' channel, you should. BB Nut, do you know what? I actually wonder how many people have seen your channel and not mine. Like, think about the other way around. Because of those 1,300 people, how many people do you think are in that boat? Do you not think that's an interesting question? Everyone knows me. I don't think it's absolutely everyone. I disagree. I honestly don't think it's everybody. I'm not trying to say that I'm not quite well known, sure, but I don't think everybody would know. That's some good stunning. Well done. One, two, three, four, five, six. That gives me a scoring threat and a backup scoring threat, I think. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, close. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're going to stand the ball there, probably. Can't easily go and tag the ogre. The ogre is going to be able to roam around and cause mischief and mayhem. Do I need to double go for it to get you there? We do. Right, let's pick the ball up, because the first thing that's got to happen is you've got to pick the ball up. Good boy. Oh, we failed something. Yep. Tick-tock on the time bank. We'll be all right. Not like that dead Congo who's actually all right. Yeah, he'll be fine back. He's not dead. He's just sleeping. Oh, I am curious to see how he gets out of this particular problem, though. Now, he didn't stand up the Hobbit. But it can score, right? He's one square away because he's 4-5. Yeah, so the Hobbit's not doing anything. We're blitzing on a strength 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's blitz the catcher not into scoring range. Let's push it there. So if we fuck up the thing, we're okay. And put a little bit of a bubble box in. And we make a 3+ to win the game. Yes. Well done, Dave. One, two, three, four, five, six. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. That's safe. And it's not 10 cent 17. What do you score? I don't know. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Bye. Good luck me. Yeah, well, those solid defences. So we can move 6 people. Well, we'll leave the back line in place. And he's got 3 hobbits, you bastard. Right. So the ball goes there, we don't care. If he blitzes with the ogre, he's not going to do anything. He's not doing anything fun with the ogre. Yeah, we should be okay. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, and he's going to 2D me here. Yeah, the little fat hobbit's got the ball. Oh no. What? Nearly. Very nearly. So that puts us at 3-0, everyone. And we can go and look at the end of the game. Phew. Right, where are we at now? Yeah, 300. Good. Right, everything's going well. Crown's